Hi, my name is Janibek. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I analyze issues in Central Asian Caucasus. Today we are going to talk about the sixth consultative meeting of the Head of State of Central Asia in Astana. Let's start. On August 9, 2024, an expanded format of the sixth consultative meeting of the Heads of State of Central Asia was held under the chairmanship of the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. The sixth consultative meeting was attended by the President of Tajikistan, Imad Rahman, President of Kyrgyzstan, Sadir Japarov, the President of Republic of Uzbekistan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, the President of Turkmenistan, Sardar Berdimuhamedov, the President of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. As a honorary guest, the event was attended by the President of Ilham Aliyev and the head of the United Nations Regional Center for Preventive Diplomacy in Central Asia, Kaha Imnadze. The heads of state delivered speeches. Let's focus on the speeches of the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Key points of Kassym-Jomart Tokayev's speeches are as below. Kazakhstan firmly adheres to the formula successful Central Asia is a successful Kazakhstan. Tokayev emphasized that the future of the region depends on trusting dialogues and cooperation between the countries. He noted that the sixth consultative meeting demonstrates the parties' unwavering commitment to strengthening the centuries-old ties of friendship between the fraternal peoples, expanding multifaceted cooperation and enhancing interaction in the international arena. In light of the complex processes occurring globally, Tokayev considered it important to develop a common vision for the further development of regional cooperation. He believes that the Central Asia countries face similar challenges, making it essential to expand interaction, increase coordination, and exchange experience on climate issues. Tokayev confirmed Kazakhstan's commitment to the strategic course of comprehensively strengthening regional cooperation. He expressed confidence that the decisions taken today and their effective implementation will contribute to deepening the multifaceted partnership in the spirit of centuries-old friendship and mutual support. There are key points of Shavkat Mirziyoyev's speech. Mirziyoyev stated the well-being of Central Asian countries largely depends on collective efforts, a willingness to cooperate closely, take decisive measures, and jointly advance the interests of the region. He supported the proposals made during the event to launch mechanisms and institutions for regional cooperation, including meetings of national coordinators, sectoral ministers, and departments. To expand tourist changes, he proposed that Central Asian countries allow mutual trips without foreign passport and develop mass tourism products based on the principle of one to the entire region. He noted that the negative consequences experienced by the region due to the global crisis and conflicts and proposed developing a concept for regional security and stability. Mirziyoyev emphasized that events in Ukraine and the Middle East directly affects the stable and sustainable development of the region. Traditional trade and transport chains have been disrupted, making the region hostages for the sanctions policy. Logistics costs have increased significantly, inflationary pressure is growing, opportunities in the global capital market are shrinking, protectionism is rising, and new barriers are emerging. Issues related to the situation in neighboring Afghanistan, which is crucial for regional stability, have been relegated to the background of the international agenda. He proposed jointly considering ways to further improve the format of the consultative meeting, to deepen regional integration and fill the agenda with long-term partnership goals. For this purpose, he suggested holding the next meeting of the Central Asian Expert Forum of leading analytical centers and research institutes in Uzbekistan. Their conceptual recommendation and proposals would be jointly considered during the next summit. Mirziyoyev proposed holding an expert conference with the participation of transport ministers, carriers, forwarders, logistic companies, and specialists. He stressed that the Central Asian countries can not only meet integrational needs for basic food products, but also take a strong position in the international food security market. He drew the international community's attention, as well as foundations and honor organizations, to solving the region's acute environmental problems, including the Aral Sea disaster. President Mirziyoyev pointed out that a number of strategic projects are being developed on a regional scale to increase electricity generation and export it to third countries. Additionally, there are plans to develop nuclear energy and increase hydrocarbon supplies. He proposed establishing a Central Asian Investment Council, creating a bank for innovative development for the region, and holding regular joint investment forums. He added the seventh summit of the Head of State of Central Asia will be held in Uzbekistan in August next year. The meeting resulted in several agreements and plans focusing on regional cooperation. The leaders agreed on a long-term vision for cooperation until 2040, setting specific goals for the next few years, including improving transportation, industrial cooperation, and economic integration, recognition, and honors. At the end of the summit, President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Kazım-Jomart Tokayev, as a chairman of the consultative meeting, awarded the honorary badge to the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, on behalf of the Head of State of Central Asia. Specific projects. The leaders also agreed on specific projects such as developing transport and logistics centers and promoting energy cooperation. Results and analysis of the sixth consultative meeting. The Astana meeting indicates that the Central Asian nations, by developing and strengthening the format of interaction, are ready to move to a new stage of relationship, characterized by deepening regional cooperation and establishing a foundation for coordinating structures. This development begins with specific areas where all countries in the region are prepared to work together. On the eve of the summit, the significant article by Tokayev's Renaissance of Central Asia towards sustainable development and prosperity was published in Kazakhstan's Pravda newspaper. President Tokayev described their foreign policy as a pragmatic strategy that created a stabilizing balance of inter-country and inter-regional interests, and allowed the countries of the region to become full participants in global processes. As a result, we can now talk about the so-called Central Asian Five as stable, developing, and self-sufficient countries in the heart of the Eurasian continent. In the article, the President of Kazakhstan outlined six tasks facing the countries of the region. First, maintain peace and stability not only in Central Asia but also in adjacent regions, against the backdrop of the persistently complex military-political situation around the perimeter of Central Asia. There is a need for cooperation in the sphere of defense policy and security. Therefore, President Tokayev calls for creation of an indivisible security space. Second, further develop economic potential and deepen cooperation. The complementarity of our economies allows us to ensure their resilience to external shocks and diversity trade and production. Transform Central Asia into one of the most important transport, logistics, and transit hubs in the world, This includes key projects like China's One Belt, One Road and the International Transport Corridor, North-South. Work on new corridors, including roads through Afghanistan, is also considered important by Tokayev. Fourth, develop common approaches to water, energy, and food security. And five, promote the development of youth and propose more active cooperation in the field of science, education, and strengthening youth ties. Sixth, form a civilizational identity for the countries of the region. According to Tokayev, this task involves writing a common history of the region based on Turkic, Persian, Arabic, Chinese, Russian, and Western European sources. In this regard, in the meeting, the President of Uzbekistan expressed full support for the content of Tokayev's article. The Central Asian countries aim to strengthen their internal cooperation, forming a five to assert the region as a significant player in world politics. Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan play a leading role here. Their leaders signed an agreement on allied relations in 2022, within which they established the Supreme Interstate Council of the two countries. In Central Asia, there is a divergence from Moscow's worldviews. Astana and Tashkent are pursuing multi-vector policies and do not see it as feasible to enter into confrontation with the world's major powers. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment. Bye bye.